account. Because I really love to.
Welcome back to another episode of the GC Informer. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula, and you've got another audio-only episode today because my job has been not pleasant to me, so I don't have enough time to do this and the newscast edit in normal fashion. But normal service will resume next week and you get to look at my ugly face once again. We will start today with FORTNITE, again a game that we talk about a lot on this channel, and just a little update on the Battle Royale mode that is coming soon. The Battle Royale mode is going to launch on the 26th of September, and it is apparently 100 players, because it is. Wow, that's amazing. And not only that, it's obviously, because it's a Battle Royale mode, it's taking advantage of the popularity on PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The Battle Royale mode is actually launching for free on all of the consoles, but this is partially due to the game trying to undermine the launch of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because of course, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is launching in a paid state, whereas this, not doing that, might give it some kind of advantage. The developers have stated that any microtransactions in the specific Battle Royale mode will not give a competitive advantage, so that's not a pay-to-win system. And it will introduce cosmetics and compendium-like content in the future, whatever compendium-like means. The Battle Royale mode was originally going to be launched as a charged thing. However, if you bought the game after September the 12th, then, because this is when I think the Battle Royale mode was announced, so I think that's, I don't know, weird. If you purchase the game after that period, you can get a full refund on the game, just because why not? That's quite cool. I like that. And considering that it's going to be free, I might actually pick this up now. Blizzard are introducing permanent bans to Overwatch from September 27th. Players who accumulate more than 3 seasonal bans may be permanently banned from competitive play in Overwatch. This is just removing their ability to participate in any future competitive matches entirely. So I'd assume that if they wanted to participate in competitive again, they'd have to get a new account and then have to buy the game again and just start again. Seasonal bans also don't need to be consecutive to qualify for a permanent ban. Apparently, if a player, quoting from Blizzard here, earns a ban in Season 2 and 4, then earns another in Season 7, they will be eligible for a permanent ban from competitive play as soon as that third seasonal ban is issued. Additionally, neither seasonal bans nor permanent competitive play bans will decay or reset over time. Once an account is permanently banned, it currently cannot return to good standing. I don't know about this. I don't know if I feel good about this. Weird. I don't know. I think it should be 3 consecutive. But should it? I don't know. I'd love to hear your opinions on what you think about this. The Overwatch seasonal bans. Please leave me a comment. If you think Overwatch should be doing permanent bans or not, or if they should be doing them a little bit differently, please let me know. Review bombs are getting more and more popular as a way for consumers to show discontent with a developer. And now Steam is doing a thing to try and sort of not tackle them, but make it just show that it's been review bombed, not that the reviews are just crap. Of course, this isn't Valve stepping in, manually doing things, because it never is. They're doing it in the classic Valve fashion of just automating it and giving you some visuals to deal with instead. Because of course, there is now a graph system connected to reviews. So if you see recent reviews of let's say, very negative or something, you can then look at a graph and it will show you exactly like if there's a specific date when reviews go really bad or really good, and then you can sort of make your decision a little bit better from there. I don't know how much clearer this will make the data. I'm going to look just very quickly on a game that I own. I'll look on, I'll say GTA 5. So yes, if you go, in fact, it's not even just a thing that pops up specifically. If you just go down, scroll down to the reviews, and it will just show you a graph of the reviews over time and why, and it'll tell you, oh, you can actually exclude or only view bad reviews or good reviews from that time period. Man, that's made that sound like a complete mess, but oh well. And as you can see, just at where the reviews are, there is a big negative spike there. That is due to the mod controversy that happened in about sort of May, June time. And you can see here that there is a high volume of negative reviews at this point. I think if I click on it, I will see those reviews from that period, and I know why that is. Yeah, it's all there. This might help give better clarity and context to reviews and review bombing scenarios, but we will see. And finally, Square Enix have done a couple of weird things this week, and they're not PR blunders, which makes a damn change. The first of these things is they have launched Final Fantasy IX onto PlayStation 4. They announced it, and then a couple of days later they just went, it's out now, without really putting any fanfare behind it. It's a very strange thing to see. Some sources are calling it a remaster, some are just calling it a re-release. I'm gonna say remastered. I don't know, it looks a little bit cleaner to me at least. And Final Fantasy IX is considered one of the better ones, one of the best ones in fact, so if you didn't get to experience it the first time around on PlayStation 2, I think it was on, then you can go and experience it now. Also, on the Square Enix front, Final Fantasy front, etc., Final Fantasy 15 may well be coming to the Switch. Well, at least that's what Square Enix is trying to do. Square Enix came out with a statement this week saying that Final Fantasy 15 is, well, they are actively trying to get this game onto the Switch. A lot of games, in fact, recently have been sort of announced that they're going to be ported over to the Switch, or they have been ported to the Switch. Doom, for instance, will be on the Switch soon. Looks slightly graphically inferior, but for the trade-off of a Doom that you can carry around with you, I'm not complaining. And I'd also be very happy with Final Fantasy 15 on the Switch, even though it's getting a PC release. Square Enix have said there's actually quite a few technical specification related issues, and they weren't entirely satisfied with initial results, but they're working on how they're going to make a version for the Switch that can be released. And that brings us to the end of another episode of the GC Informer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like, subscribe, or a share, whatever you fancy. Our social links are down in the description, and along with a link to our Discord where you can join in some lovely public chat, room loveliness, etc. If you like me, I can be found on Twitch at twitch.tv/metalnerddude. I've not been doing much recently, but I plan on doing stuff in the next few days, weeks, whatever, at some point when I have a little bit more time. And you can find me on Twitter at @SnowyDuffield, and on the GameCast Discord, talking a lot of rubbish. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon for some more news.